Welcome back, Rohit. Now we'll move into the mid-level Node.js questions. Are you ready?
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Great. Let's start simple. What are promises in Node.js?
A promise is an object that represents the eventual completion or failure of an async operation. It helps avoid callback hell and makes asynchronous code more manageable.
And how does async async improve this?
Async await allows us to write asynchronous code in a synchronous-looking style. It improves readability and simplifies error handling using try-catch.
Good. Now explain the difference between process.nextTick, setImmediate, and setTimeout.
Process.nextTick runs a callback after the current operation, but before the event loop continues. SetImmediate executes the callback at the end of the current event loop cycle. And setTimeout schedules a callback after at least the given delay.
Node.js is single-threaded, so how does it handle concurrency?
Node.js uses the event loop along with asynchronous, non-blocking I/O. Heavy tasks are offloaded to the libuv thread pool, enabling concurrent processing.
What is the purpose of the cluster module in Node.js?
Cluster allows Node.js to use multiple CPU cores. It creates worker processes that share the same server port, improving performance under load.
Let's talk about frameworks. What is Express.js?
Express.js is a minimal and flexible web framework for Node.js. It provides routing, middleware support, and simplifies server development.
What is middleware in Express.js?
Middleware functions have access to rec, res, and next functions. They can modify requests, handle authentication, logging, validation, or handle errors.
What's the difference between app.use and app.get?
App.use applies middleware to all routes or specific path patterns. App.get handles only HTTP GET requests for a specific route.
How do you implement error handling middleware in Express?
By creating a function with 4 arguments, Express automatically treats it as an error handler.
How would you implement JWT authentication in Node.js?
The server generates a token using JSON Web Token after login. The client stores it, local storage or cookie. On every request, the token is sent in headers. A middleware verifies the token before allowing access to protected routes.
How do you enable cores in an Express app?
We can use the cores package, const cores equals require cores, app.use cores, or configure it manually using headers.
How do you connect Node.js with databases like MongoDB or PostgreSQL?
For MongoDB, we use Mongoose or MongoDB native driver. For PostgreSQL, we use PG or Sequelize ORM. We establish a connection once, then use models or queries throughout the application.
Why do we use environment variables in Node.js?
To store sensitive information such as API keys and database credentials. Using a .env file with the .env package keeps the app secure and configurable.
How do you structure a medium-sized Node.js application?
Usually as routes/API endpoints, controllers/logic, services/reusable business logic, models/database schema, middlewares/auth validation, config/database connections, and utils/helper functions. This supports modular and scalable development.
How do you implement caching?
We normally use Redis for in-memory caching, memory-based caching using Node.js modules. Caching improves performance and reduces database load.
What tools do you use to debug Node.js code?
Chrome DevTools, VS Code Debugger, Node's built-in inspect, logging tools like Winston or Morgan.
How do you detect memory leaks in Node.js?
Using Chrome DevTools heap snapshots, using Node's inspect, Monitoring tools like PM2 or New Relic avoid global variables and unnecessary closures.
What is PM2 and why is it used?
PM2 is a process manager for Node.js. It keeps apps alive, manages logs, handles clustering, and allows zero downtime deployment.
How do you handle unhandled promise rejections?
Use a global handler, process.on, unhandled rejection, error, console.error, unhandled rejection, error, or always use .catch for promises or try-catch for async functions.
Excellent answers, Rohit. That completes the mid-level Node.js round.
Thank you, Anita. I enjoyed this discussion.
Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.